Hey there, so today I was set with the task of making a video about why you should join my team, why anybody should join my team with Perfectly Posh. And so I set out to my VIP group. I asked them what questions they would ask me about joining my team. I've got some right here, and I'm going to answer as many as I can right now, as quickly as I can. So, first question comes from Jill. What is in the enrollment kit, and what type of training does the company provide? The enrollment kit varies every month. You get about $250 worth of products. Uh, you also get samples and different tools. Each month, let's see, can you see that? Each month it varies, but it comes out with the most new or the best selling items so that you get to use those. In the past, they've done the Double the Posh kit, which means you get two of maybe 5 different products. In the Lots of Posh kit, you would get, say, 10 different products. So it varies. The new kit that's coming out, we don't really know what's going to be in it. That comes out this coming Friday, February 5th. They're releasing a new catalog, so then this won't be the current Posh paper anymore. It's really exciting. We don't know what new products are going to be in it, and I cannot wait to see. What kind of training do they offer? Posh has amazing training. They have not only the Prep Academy, where you get to watch different videos made by other consultants and by leaders of the company. Uh, you get to watch those, you get to learn from those different activities, and then you can also daily tune into Posh Talk, which is on Facebook, and they ask you different questions, give you different tasks to do, and that just helps you grow your business. So, great question, Jill. My next question comes from Amy. What perks do Posh consultants receive? There are so many, so I'm just briefly going to go over a couple of them. This little perk was one of the first ones that comes with the starter kit. It's a great little tote bag for me to take all of my products around. This robe that I happen to be wearing right now, I got when I went to Uncon over the summer, which is the convention for all the consultants that you could attend. And uh, they have all the other kinds of goodies, lots of contests that they do, different things that you can earn every month. For the past few months now, if you make 200 in personal volume, which really is not hard to do, if you make that 200, you would get a certain incentive. This month, I earned a whole pack of Posh papers. The month before that, I earned Perfectly Posh gloves and scarf for getting my 200 PV, and that was for free. The month before that, I earned the mug, and it was a little Perfectly Posh mug that was also free. So they give you a lot of opportunities just by doing what you're supposed to be doing to get bonus things. Plus, there's the whole perks point system. So thank you, Amy, for that question. My next question is from Lisa. Do you get to try before you sell it to others? And are you allowed to offer your real opinion, or do you have to give a stock answer? Great questions, Lisa. I do try as many products as I can before I encourage others to get them, although I can't try everything. I've not tried everything that's in the catalog because there are so many products. But I can tell you this, um, every product that I've tried, I really, really like. There's been a couple that were from past catalogs that are no longer offered, and I give my honest opinion, they weren't my favorite for sure. I didn't hate them or anything. They just weren't necessarily my favorite, and I'm allowed to tell you that because there are so many great products available right now. And the ones that I talk about the most are the ones that I love the most. So I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I love the caffeinator. I love Moisture 911. Something about caffeine in pampering products really works for me. Maybe that's because I sell coffee every day, but maybe it's because that is just a really great ingredient for your skin. Um, I also really love the smell of the Snarky, and I know a lot of people that do. A lot of my customers really love the Snarky, and it's just great. So thank you, Lisa, for that question. Another question from Jill. Do you have to keep an inventory? No, you don't. You don't have to keep an inventory, but I tell you, I have a lot of Posh products, and I use them every day. My family uses them every day. My husband uses them. Um, we have them on hand all the time, and then I like to keep extras because there's a lot of items that I find are really good sellers. So I keep a couple extra on hand, so then if somebody asks me for one, they want to buy one, I can have it ready to go for them. Other ones, no, I don't keep them on hand. But you know what? Perfectly Posh is really good with sending out their orders, their shipping. The turnaround has become really quick. They've added more warehouses all over the country, and so those orders are coming faster and faster. Um, so it's not necessary to have your own inventory. Also, Jill asked if I have all online sales or do I also have home parties? And the answer to that one is I do both. I do online parties. I sell to people directly by sending them samples, and then they place an order with me. And then I've had home parties, and I think each one works well. It also depends on the consultant what works for you. Some people don't have a lot of their friends and family living near them, so maybe all of their sales are going to be online, and that's okay too. There's a lot of different ways that you can work it, and I've seen a lot of other consultants do a lot of different things. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. Um, Thanks, Jill. My next question is from Amy. How much do you have to sell to remain active? So when you first sign up, your first 6 months, it's kind of like a free pass. You just, get to know the company, although that is the best time for you to really be able to sell because you just fall in love with the products and it's easy to share your excitement about them with other people. You're going to make sales. After that, in your next 6 months, you have to have a volume of 200 personal volume. That's $200 in sales. And so if you don't make it in that first 6 months, then you would no longer be active. Um, so basically, you have in your first year, you have to make $200 in sales, which is nothing. And at that point, once you've made it that far, you're just going to keep up. You're going to keep making those sales. And, I'm hitting 200 PV on a monthly basis, and sometimes it's way more than that. So that's definitely something that's achievable for pretty much anybody. Um, Next question is from Jill. What's your favorite part of being a consultant? What's your favorite part of the company? And I know that my next question after that is from Lisa. What made you decide to join Posh? And both of these kind of go hand in hand. Um, when I was looking at companies to work with, uh, I decided I wanted to search for something that was kind of important to me. Products that were naturally based, products that were good for the environment, companies that were environmentally friendly, and I found all those things when I was looking. I found Perfectly Posh, and they have things made with essential oils that are cruelty-free, naturally based products um, that are good for the environment. They're all made in the United States. Everything is about doing what's right. To me, that's what this company is about, and that is one of the things that I love about it so much. Um, I can stand behind this company and know that the sustainable rosemary that they use in their products or the sustainable palm oil that's in their products um, isn't going to make some harsh impact on the environment, that it's something positive that we can do. You know, it's important that things are cruelty free. I think we've come far enough as a society that we can be beyond some of that stuff, and Perfectly Posh is like the next step. It's one of the companies that I think a lot of other companies are going to be trying to emulate because that's where I think we're leaning towards, and that's where we need to be. Um, I don't want to get all political or environmental, but I just feel good about the company. I feel good about doing it. So I hope if you're considering joining my team, please ask me any other questions that you have, and I'll try and answer them. I know I didn't get to everything that everybody asked me, um, but I will openly answer any other questions that you have for me. And thanks for listening.